So I spent a little bit of time doing some theming. By theming, I just mean some trees and maybe a little bit of building and stuff like that. Mostly around this coaster. But there's this big old gap to the right of us that I gotta do something with. And if you pay attention as we go through this ride, there's a little bit of a coaster put there. That's what I'm gonna work on today. So I'm gonna work on the red coaster, obviously. It's already got a little bit of a spot for it. Not a little bit. It's got a nice chunk of land to play with here. I did have something where the lift hill was here and dropped down into this tunnel. And I really like this tunnel, so I'm gonna try and use it somehow. But when it came out of here, it had to shoot up kind of tall, and it came around, and it basically mimicked this curve, and mimicked this curve up to here. Like, it just looked too much the same. Like, why would you do the same shape over the middle of your park with two different coasters? You know, mix it up. A lot of parks try to mix it up. It may seem like they put in a lot of the same crap, but it's definitely not. That's why I didn't just do 4 B&Ms in this park. There's 2, but, you know. Had to do the Intamin, Mega Blitz, and the Woody. I did change the trains on 2 of them, actually, because I dug through the settings and found that you can change the trains in the friction settings. So, you can't change the trains on that Intamin coaster, the purple one. But I did change the trains on the wooden one to be the old school ones, with the buzz bars instead of the newer flyer trains. And then I actually changed this from an invert to a flyer. Because as I was building it, I was like, damn, this should have been a flyer anyway. So, now it's a flyer. It was an invert. But this game will let you change some stuff. And on the standard B&M track, like, this is if you pick the floorless one to build, which is probably the one I'm going to keep, because it's the one I'm testing with. Your options for different cars are ridiculous. Like, unrealistically ridiculous. I mean, I understand if they gave you all the different B&M options and a couple of other ones, but this list is like, some of these are like, no, they don't belong on this track at all. But like, the F-25 is definitely one that would run on this track. So is Rage. Which, I did think about building a Rage, using using these clamshell trains with, but building it with the floorless and then putting this train on it, because the floorless has more flexibility when you're building it, steeper drops and things like that. Like you can overbank. Well, no. You can almost invert, or you can invert with them. Yeah. I thought about doing that. Building a compact hyper in here, which would have been kind of a challenge. I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm going to save my hyper for the other corner over there. But this is basically the corner of the park, because I'm up to about 55% used on the space. So, and I want to save about 25% on top to do like lights and music and things like that for the park that I've kind of been skipping out on. Because if you look in the dark, this park is not lit for most of it. Most of it is not lit. So it's like, that's not good. I have some lights in the line here, and I've got some lights on path here and there, and I really, really need to take care of that. I guess my solution could be not opening the park at night, but then why did I put the light bars and everything for this? So, I really like these light boxes. I know, I'm just yammering for the first, like, 10, for the first almost 10 minutes. But let's get to building that coaster. Kind of just dragging on that because I wanted to see if anybody else shows up. Of course, I have no way of seeing who all's here, so I try not to have my viewer count staring me in the face when I know what the scene is that I meant to do. Werewolf. Sure. Ew. 8, please. Thank you. I mean, I could run a 9. It would make it heavier. Could actually run 10. If I run this 10 cars deep, this thing will be a capacity monster. Because I'm going to have it run 3 train ops, and if it runs 3 trains of 40 people apiece, this thing is going to just eat through crowds. So, if I test it like that, then good. Just realize that it is heavier, so it takes just a little bit longer to gain and lose momentum. If it ends up being a problem, I might use the friction multiplier and pull that down so it flies more. If I find that it loses too much speed. Alright, so I've got a lift hill with the curve over the path so that it can drop. Here comes the fun part. Auto tunnel. Let's do... Where was I? I was at 67, so let's go 1, 2, 3. And then that would be the other 3, right? Yeah. Nope, come here. Go to the right, okay. So that's where I'm at. Go up. 4, 5, 6. Can't see where I'm at. How much space do I... Oh, I got a ton of space to play with. Can I put in a big fat 0G roll? I'm gonna start using their inversions because I don't really feel like trying to fuck with my own all the time. If it's like a standard shape that I want to do, I will use ones that they got. I just wish this list was a little easier to navigate. Ooh, animals. That's a raven. I think he's fat. Can I see how big it ends up being? Yeah. Once I realized you could change the size of the standard inversions, I was like, oh shit. How fast do I want to come through here? 50 feet less than the drop is going to be still hauling it. But it's come out of this is just so rude. What if I go the other way? Whoa, no. Okay. Do I want a 0G roll? Because that'll put me over that building over there. Maybe I actually want a loop. Originally, when I was kind of thinking about this in my head, it came down into a vertical loop. Yeah. Like, I managed to get it in the tunnel kind of thing. How high do you end up being? $1.20? That's nice for this. Alright. I wish it could be a little wider. See, like, I could do that. Oh, bring it up. Come on. Really? But then... let's see if I do this. I have no way of seeing any of this because the camera sucks. Well, unless I... will this get me out of the camera? Nope. Okay. We'll just have to see if that's okay. Where the hell is that, Okay, there I am, first off. And then that is... that might be okay. Because I banked it. That's why I backed up to do the bank. Because then it would unbank as it comes around this, right? Did I do that? Did I at least unbank the damn thing? Now I see where I am. I can come up into the tunnel that I already like. Yeah, it unbanked as it came around. Cool. Now I'm in that tunnel that I thought was sweet. Come on, let the camera move. Nope, too much. Right. Ooh, too much of that, too. This is 11. No, what the fuck? Okay. Let's see if I can get away with. See, now that's not mimicking that other turn because it's all the way the hell down here. Can I make that any bigger? Yes, I can. Just a little. Turn the tunneling off. I think it can get out of here. Got it. Well, just in case. Oh, I didn't bank it. Bank it! Does it need to be 90 or can it be... Let's do 78. But I think this needs to go further. Or higher before I do anything. I don't think I've actually done a full 360 on anything yet. Screw it, I'm gonna end up pulling land up around everything anyway, so I might as well auto-tunnel it at this point. Not worry about ground level, unless I'm near paths or buildings and stuff that already exist and I don't want to interrupt the ground. That's why I turned it off to begin with. So it wouldn't pull tunnel near that building over there. I'm gonna have to stop and ride this and make sure that all this is okay. For all I know, it might be whipping so hard through there that I just can't do it. But the fact that it's almost 90 degrees all the way through there should be alright. So I think I'm just gonna pull this down to where I want it. And then spike up. Just so I can, is that banked all the way through there? No. Just so I can see where I'm at. It's not going to make it all the way up there. It only has 180. Okay. Then I can pause it and see where I'm at as far as stats and everything, so... Okay, so it is going slower than I thought through, like, all of it. So what I need to do is tighten everything up, try and do it again. Or try and do everything again, but make it a little bit shorter. Same concept, though. You know what, I'll build my own tunnel and just go in a straight line. I wish this list wasn't so difficult to get through. Oh, I'm not looking for rolls, I'm looking for loops. Okay, I was gonna say even that I'm being kinda dumb. What is up, Apollo's chariot? I am building myself a floorless, um, however, it is 10 cars deep, so I gotta realize that its momentum is gonna be a little bit, you know, it's heavier than average. I could mess with the friction setting, I know. So, is that my flattening? Yes. But I could also have it pull up at the same time, because fuck it. Can I have it bank out of the loop? Will it let me do any banking here? No, it won't. It just lets me change the size. Shit, I can't bank out of it. This is my chance to bank. Alright, I'll start pulling here. And then doot, doot, doot. No, wait, we'll do 2 doots. For now. And pull this over to... No, that's a little not... Right, I absolutely love this emote because it worked. Okay, so the emote was originally for City Skylines, but I kind of had this game in mind at the same time when I made it. And I was like, yo, because it's train tracks in the other game, and in here it's just, well, it's still train tracks, but I love the versatility of that for both games. When I thought of that, I was like, yo, that's gonna be so fun. That and it's super spammable because they just linked. All right. Do I want this to just rip to 45 right away? No, I don't. I don't need it. I need it to gradually get into it, but I also... Okay, let's see where the next one goes. If I pull it to 45, but down. Shit, fuck. How'd I end up with a wider... Oh, because I came in here instead of over there. Damn it. Well, you know what? It's not going as fast as I thought. So if I'll just do it out of some smaller pieces, I'll be alright. Let's do it out of 50s. Because now I can think we're overbanking it. We're going to do a 360 or more. But it needs to be smaller than the one was before it. Okay. So now we've got our 45s and our 60... No, we'll do 45s and 45s. We'll continue to pull it. Really? That's only 1120. Okay. Let's go just a little bit wider here. Turn this off so we don't mess up under the building. because I want to get around these supports a little bit more. No, we're not going up. Stop it. Kick off the wall. What? Alright. So you get that real nice, like, push into the top of that wall, like you're kind of kicking off of it. And then you also get that head chop that's not anywhere near as ridiculously close as it was before. So you get a nice head chopper and a kick coming through there. Alright, but that puts us at 45s. Do we keep tightening it up? No. We'll roll it out here. Because it was going a little slower than I thought. Maybe I won't do a 360. Maybe I'll use one of my other ideas and come out of here into a barrel. So all I gotta do is give me my 90, and then I can just do my standard pull out of that. Ooh, other way, come on. Would it be... No, I'm confused now. Hang on. Yeah, that helps me figure it out. Do the bank first. Alright, so you come out of here. Well, that came in at an 11, so this will come out at an 11. Alright. Let me check message here. Was that not a text? What the hell was that? Oh, okay. That's what that was. Never mind. Sorry. Moving on. This is a little bit of turn, and then no other way, ding dong. Alright, and then I'm gonna have to check after this because it might be going really slow. You know what, let's have it kind of dive out of this a little bit harder than it was on the other side. See, won't let my camera get out of here. Ah! Alright. Let's see, if we drop it down like this. Do I got room for a loop? Maybe. Ooh. Do I want to go with the other side of the path? Well, you wouldn't be quite as big, would you? Oh, that's interesting. I know, I'm not doing my own crazy shit right now. I do really like that, though. No, 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 no. If I do that, how high do I end up being? But I do like that I come in underground here. Boo. That's fine. Yeah, it hates this. Okay. Let's rethink this. Yeah, that would be sweet. Over the path and everything in the station. But I could just build this kind of crap myself. I just know it wouldn't be quite as smooth. Because the transition, like, I know how to build these things. It's just the transitions that it gives you are crap. But then, uses smoothing. Yeah, I've done that and it's ruined some of my inversions. It makes them all wiggly and stupid. I'm like, what the fuck? No. That's what I need. I don't think I'm gonna have the height for that. Or the speed for that. Sorry. Let's double check on some things. Oh, shut up, tree. I need to check and see if this is all too much or not. Okay, let me just get under here first. I'm gonna let me just do this part first. Let me just do this part first. Wait, this is gonna be so much fun when I put all the land up around it in random, not random places, but when I like when I make this thing hop through a mountain instead of just doing whatever the shit it's doing right now as far as the land is concerned. When I put a mountain in here around this stuff, it's gonna be really cool. I left this big spot open on purpose so that I can do this shit. So let's see what we got here. It's probably terrible. Yeah, I ride the lift hill. I don't fast forward through it. It's more authentic that way. You know, that's not so bad. I'm only wondering what the hell is with the wiggle in here. Why does it, like, bank wiggle? I need to fix that. It's gonna pull me all the way to this. Okay. What is up with this? Also, what's with the little bump here? That's weird. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Oh, shit. Then that other turn's in the way. I was gonna say, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna have to reprofile the main drop. Shit, I'm gonna have to redo this stuff through here. That's fine. It's not that far. I really don't know if this is somewhere that I should use this auto complete shit. Come on. Like, I know that that should be okay. Okay. It's because this has a really weird, not a weird entry angle, low. This wants you to come in from basically flat, now he's coming in a lot lower. So, I needed to make this different. Let's get the terrain tool out. Well, that's not where I wanted everything. Yeah, like here. Yeah, I know. I've got one dug out and the other one raised up. I'm gonna figure it all out eventually. You know what? This really should just be all pulled up. I'll, I'll figure it out. I know it looks like a hot mess right now, and so did the other stuff as I was halfway pulled up. Like, if in here was raised up a lot more, so had a reason to do this, that'd be kind of cool. Why are there no supports on this piece here? It's weird. let's at least ride this and see what's up. Alright, well, that's actually kind of cool. I don't really like the land being up this high here. It's kind of weird. Um, let's pull this down. Push this down. You know what I mean? Why does this have no supports? I don't like that. Like, really, that piece of track would be under a lot of different stresses. It would not be supportless. I don't want to have to put in my own supports. I don't know, let's see what's up with the coaster before we... So we come through here. I actually kind of really like it so far. How many inversions we got? We got 3, and we kicked them off right on. I mean, kicked 3 of them right off the bat. Okay, that music drop keeps happening for me too, so... It's not the stream. It's... I don't know. Really wish it wouldn't do that, because it's the same song, it does it all the time. It's probably corrupted save data, or corrupted game data. Well, let me see. is this a dive that I'm cool with? I mean, it's weird. It should go. Okay, so you got your 90 here. That means you should have your 180 up here. And your zero and your flat. Okay, so that was there. Let's do. Is that too tight? That's too. That's. So it's about where we want it. Then it comes. So does it come back out of it? Like, does it continue rolling? Or does it come back out of it like this? I don't know, I kind of like I at least like the look and the idea of it. Because it's like a stall up there. Let me pull my camera away. Alright, cool. So we're gonna do... What's the turn on that? 11? Okay. That's as far as I can go, so bitch. Oh wait, no. That's where I need to be. Ah, shit, I never thought about putting in a mid-section. Mid-course. This is where it needs to be. $60 that sucks. It's probably about all the speed I'm gonna have to get through here. Alright, well, let's put it here. Fine.
gonna say, this second half is gonna have to be deep. Why the hell am I turning? That's not turning. Oh, okay. You know what? Let's not bank this. Let's just have this be like a really sharp top hat, actually. We've only got the height from over there, so we gotta be really careful with this. I actually hope that goes over really well. It's gonna have to turn. Ooh, shit, okay. It's gonna end up sharing the tunnel anyway. So you know what? Let's do... God damn it. Get out of there. Ooh, and this. Well, shit, okay. Wait. Can I get my camera out of here, please? Thank you. goes deeper. Then it is all the way the hell down here. You know what? Let's see. Maybe I do a little bit more of this. Okay, I know what I want to do. It is hmm. Hey, what up, Thundy? I am putting a floorless in on this nice little plot of land that I've got here. I'm going to put a little floorless in here, and let me back up so I can see better. I am putting this guy in here, and I'm going to mess with the land around it a lot, kind of have this floorless jump in and out of a mountain that I put in here in this space. So I'm working on the second act. We're already after the mid-course, so I'm keeping it kind of low. And that is where I'm at right now. I haven't given her a test run in a little bit. You can see in here's the last place I went test running, because there's the explosions of my trains before. I don't usually like to do that, so what I'm going to do for this test is I'm just gonna continue this up way past where I know I'm gonna purposely roll back on my test. I've only had this game for about 2 weeks, so I'm still getting used to things with this. I figured I would just do a basic kind of coaster park, cute little whatever park. Nothing special. I don't really know why I chose Savanna over the woods. I did the woods on my first park. That's why this one's called Second Chance, because this isn't my first park. This is the second one, but still fairly new to the game. So, you know. Have not gotten into any kind of theme. Um, all I'm really doing is playing with different building materials and putting in trees and mountains as my kind of theme. It's just like your average whatever park. So.
Haven't even touched sequencing. That's because I'm still, getting used to the rest of everything. And I want to see how much stuff fills up a park. I'm going to push this one up to like 90% and then stop and be like, okay, so that's the kind of thing that I can play with. Hopefully I can get a, what is this, my fourth coaster? Hopefully I can get 5, maybe 6 in here. Hopefully I can get 6. I know I can get my 5th one in here. With everything around it before I start running out of space. I like that pop right there. That worked out. Okay, so this is a little quick in some places, but I'm okay with that. I don't really know if I like this pop up here. I think I'm going to keep it, though. It's interesting. And it's near the brake section here and the build, and you can see it from the paths over here, so I think I'm going to keep that. That's why I wanted that one over here. Kind of pops its head out behind these things. Um, that's also why this one hops over the path here. This one pops out of a hole there. Um, I don't know. This might be a trench or it might be a shared tunnel. I'm not sure yet. Um, so I guess I'll keep working on this. Because we're in the second act. I've still got some speed here. But I've got my big inversions out of the way, so I might have maybe 1 or 2 small poppy inversions, but at this point, I'm worried about airtime. Getting a couple, you know. Thank you. Have you seen some of the other ones? You know what? Let's go riding. Let's turn this one off real quick and let's ride some of the other ones. Do that every once in a while. Yeah, we'll go riding, and then I have to take a break at the top of the hour. I'm gonna have to take a short break and check on the dogs, because I'm the only one around today. So I'm gonna have to check on them, make sure they got water and food and everything, and then, yeah. I just checked the time and realized that it's almost 2, so that's when I'm gonna have to stop. Or somewhere near there. So, let's ride them in the order that I made them. We'll start with my... Okay, so I built this as an invert, and as I was getting halfway through it, I was like, you know what? I wish this could be a flyer. And then later I was digging through the settings and found out that you can change the trains on things. So now this one's a flyer, um, but it was built as an invert. And it's weird that it's an invert without a vertical loop. But this was before I started messing with the inversions they give me. This was back when I was creating my own inversions. In the red one, it's a combination of both. Some of those inversions are, you know, off the shelf, and a couple of them are custom. So, the purple one, they're all custom. The red one's the first time I started using them off the shelf. So, not here. That's close enough to the station that we'll go with that. And I like being closer to the middle. You know, I like seats 12 and 13 if I'm on a 4 wide. Otherwise, 11 and 12, or who gives a shit. Haven't ridden a wing. On a wing, I'd probably prefer to be, you know, 11 or 14. I was like, you know what? I know how inversions are made, so let me see if I can do custom inversions. And it also gives you the ability to shape them a little bit different, have your entry and exit a little more better flow into what you're doing. However, the sacrifice is you have to know how to transition within the inversion. Um, you have to know how you're. Yeah, it it's weird. I don't want to come in here saying that I'm really good at this game. I'm new at this game, but I played the shit out of Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 in its later years when people started adding custom assets and stuff to it. So, but I'm on console. I've basically wanted this game since it came out for PC, but I haven't had the ability to get it until very recently. Well, 2 weeks ago. So, still getting used to it. Probably should have wrote this one at night. It's the only one that has any kind of lights. Way behind on doing the lighting. Dude, I want to do a... Hang on, we'll just get off the coaster. I want to do a park... Okay, so I'm more of a coaster fan than anything. Um, my Twitch career so far has been built up on playing City Skylines. However, City Skylines is my first city building game. I'm more of a coaster builder at heart. So when I got this, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm going back to Skylines. I will. I'm gonna play this till the end of the month, and then I'm gonna juggle them. Um, it takes a lot. Every time I plan a new coaster, it takes a lot for me to not just build a coaster that's or build a park that's all B&M. Like that's what I really want to do. I just want to build a B&M park, and that might be my next move. I might do an. I still want to do like woods and trees and hills as the theme, and then start messing with a little bit of other stuff, like have one be. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna do either just straight up lush forest map or the winter one. And I might just cave in and do all B&Ms. But it is interesting as a coaster fan to design other things and design them the way that I mean, not all coaster manufacturers, even when they're building the same kind of coaster, do the same kind of shit. So, trying to keep things closer to, you know. One thing I want to do is I want to build I-305 out of out of B&M Giga instead. Okay, so you're super into Woodies instead. Or at least from what you're telling me, you're super into woodies. It may just be because that's what I was doing. This is just a regular. I don't have a whole lot of other than RMC. I don't have a whole lot of knowledge as far as the difference between the different wood coaster manufacturers, other than knowing the different styles between the more old-fashioned ones and the more modern ones. This one was built with the other trains on it. This one had the more modern trains on it, but then I was like, you know what? Screw it. Instead of being a instead of being a calm instead of being a calm modern wooden coaster, I'd rather it be a somewhat aggressive older wooden coaster. And that is my well, I mean, yeah, people like all coasters, but we all kind of lean some direction a little bit, don't we? Don't we all kind of lean towards a little bit of a preference? You know, we don't all have the same top 10. Especially since we haven't all been on the same stuff. I only have, I think, 60 something credits. I haven't looked in a while. I also haven't been anywhere in a while. Um, I don't really go chasing credits. I'm into coasters, but most of my credits are places that I happen to have gone as a kid or a teenager and stuff like that. Um, a handful of them are in the last few years since I've been a coaster fan. I've gone to a couple of parks intentionally just to grab the credits and get the experience of the park. Man, the land here is just ripped to shit if you look at it. It is 2 o'clock. I do need to stop and take care of... I need to check on the dogs. Um, I'd love to leave you guys doing something, though. So we haven't ridden this one yet, but you can take it for a couple laps. I don't really care. So we'll do that. I'll be back in a little bit. Gotta just check on some things. Whoop. Open the chat so I can see what you just said. Yeah, I tried to make that kind of out and back figure eight. It's weird. I mean, you were looking at it. Let's look at it real quick. Just top down layout. You know, it goes out and then halfway back and then back out and then all the way back. What I really, really wanted, the idea before I even put this coaster in, I had this space saved and I knew that it was going to be the brake run or right before the lift hill for something, and I was thinking about a park and its age and everything, and most parks, if they're at least a little bit older, will have a wooden coaster somewhere um, in a fairly developed part of the park, not like an edge of new things or a refurbed area, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of wanted this near the front. So the whole idea for this guy was basically all the stuff out there is whatever. What I really wanted was the bunny hops coming back and the lift hill going out away from here and your brake run chilling in a garden by the gate. Same with this invert. Like that, I knew I wanted that before I even knew what type of coaster I wanted to put there. Um, was built as an invert. I'd rather it be a flyer. Um, Big fan of Tatsu. My only flyers are Tatsu and one of the Superman clones. So I don't actually have uh, what is it? Manta. I've been to SeaWorld, but not in a long time, so I don't have Manta. I gotta stop talking about coasters. My God, it's gonna be so fun having viewers that are into coasters. It's before everyone was into cities and stuff. Some of my cities people come in here and they're like, I've been to a park. I'm like, yeah, you guys don't know this side of me. I gotta go check on the dogs, though. Shit. It's been there for a little bit. Not a long time, but yeah. It's one of those, like, I just haven't been to Florida in a long time.
I got a cousin in Clearwater. I gotta hit them up and be like, yo, yeah, they got BGT passes. I'm like, do you know how spoiled you are? You get to ride Montu when the fuck ever. They're just super casual about it. They're like, yeah, we go, we hang out. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, I gotta go take care of the dogs. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna leave you guys writing something. I know you stopped by just to chat, but if anyone else is in here watching, lurking, I don't want to leave you, dude. I'm I have the credit. I mean, obviously, I've been there since since the mid '90s, but yeah, I'm a little bit spoiled on inverts though. Inverts are my most credits. Let me think real quick. My invert credits are Batman, New Jersey, um, Great Bear, Talon, a bunch, um, Montu, Alpengeist, Dragon Challenge. Sorry, not Dragon Challenge. Dueling Dragons, both, and Afterburn. Yeah, and Volcano if you count that. I'm just counting my B&Ms though. If you count other inverts, I've got that Possessed or whatever the fuck, Adorny, and oh, I've got the Dutchman that's at Carowinds. Forget the fucking name of it. That counts. And then I've got, well, I've also got Wolf. Well, B&M inverts I'm spoiled on. I don't want to go off the other inverts, but my list isn't bad for being like 60 something coasters. There aren't a whole lot that are like, oh, that park is bleh. There are at least parks that have something fun. Um, I'll be back. I have to take care of the dogs. I'm like 5-10 minutes late on this. Ride the ride. Ride the ride, ding dong. Ride the ride. No, not there. It was what, train 2? Train 2's in the station. Let's go. Alright. Do I chase it? I think I chase it. Okay. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'm gonna do more building when I get back. Holy crap, there's no one here.
least this one's finally got the yeah, third block, so I can get a little bit more throughput on it. Grab this, put it there. So we're back to building this guy. Let's see what we were dealing with here. Oh wait, I kind of remember. I'm coming back here. Boobity boop. Doobity boop. Let me get my camera down here. Oh great, I'm gonna get controller drift now. Awesome. What? Boobity bop bop. Nope, 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 down. Oh, because it'll auto tunnel all the way back to that? That's crap. Seriously? It needs to... No. Okay, well, why? I mean, I guess I could pull the land in here myself. Kinda rather not. Nah, I think I can do it myself. That'll be more of a twist. Hey, Chester, what's up? I saw you building earlier, working on, it looked like a new city. I mean, yeah, if you got unlocks you want to get done, I don't know. It's up to you whether or not you want to stream it. I mean, I would. You might as well. Fuck it. Like, I'm doing my usual Monday thing. I mean, it's not something you do in like 2 minutes. You know, it takes a while. You kind of have to plan things out and think ahead. And a lot of them, you need a thriving city with money enabled in order to do it. Well, not a lot of them, a handful of them. Okay, so what angle do I want this to hit my brake run? I mean, I definitely have times where I'm like, fuck it, I'd rather just sit and watch some shit. I don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like trying to come up with, I mean, it happens to me after a few hours of streaming, and it takes a lot of build up for me to be like, yeah, I'm gonna stream, I'm gonna build shit. A lot of my building is like, it takes a lot for me to have enough of a project in the back of my mind to actually build something for people. And then sometimes I just build for the fuck of it. Let's see. Can I make this anything? I don't need it to be trim brakes. I mean, I guess it could be. Is that more trim? Yeah. Then we'll go with this. Alright, let's see what happens. Yeah, what's my exit speed? Yeah, good. Okay. Testing. Let's give it our block section op. 10. We're going with 3. Hopefully the timing works. Hopefully my second act isn't longer than the first. It shouldn't be. Let's see. The second act goes down here, pops up, comes around, goes around here, and is done. Okay, yeah, no, the second act shouldn't be too bad. And look, all 3 trains are like right here. Alright. I need to redo my roads tutorial. It's not right. I mean, it's right, it's just not organized enough. I think. I need to rewatch it. I don't know, it's like an hour. So I'm like, ugh. Yeah, it needs me to put in way more effort than I really feel like doing lately. I think that's all that is. Do know that if it's gonna hit, it doesn't. Like, that the auto tunnel gives you enough space. Okay, I don't like that I gotta wait for it to get done the second part. The second part's too long. I did it again. My second part's too... Either that or my... It doesn't make it. I hear something going back and forth. It doesn't make it. It gets to... Oh, man. That gets really close. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna just have to redo it. It can come out of here into the brakes. It's gonna have to skip all of this mess. It just doesn't have the speed for it. Sorry, bruh. You're done. You're done, bruh. No, it's deleting the wrong way. Shit. Fuck. Fuck, 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 shit. How many cars on my train? Should be 10. 10. Good. Edit. End your stream somehow. Dude, there have been times where I've just, like, not said anything and just stopped the stream. Just been like, there's nobody watching this shit. If there's nobody around, just cut the cord, who cares? If there's people, then I don't know. Tell them. I don't know why you gotta lie. Or not somehow. Just, well, you gotta just be like, yeah, I'm out of thought. I say it all the time. I'm like, I'm out of steam on this. It ain't gonna happen. Oh, great. I'm not even at the right height. Yeah, that's not happening. Sorry. Nope. Get off. Still not at the right height. Whatever. What the hell do I? Let me make this bit longer. No, this one. You know what? Fuck it. That's not. I don't need all that. I still have no idea if I even like the second half of the course. I haven't really ridden it. Oh, hey Apollo's Chariot, what's up? How you doing today? I'm putting in a floorless over here in this spot here. I'm gonna end up redoing some of the land around it, obviously, but yeah. So let's see what's good with this. Hopefully, hopefully the second act makes it to the brake run. Okay, I've got to figure out how to get this in here and quicker. Okay, that's fine. Let's take from out here. Why? Because of stupid land? There we go. Why does it bump? Oh, well, duh. That is a little bit lower. Dude, I don't know. It rips through the first part of the course and then kind of chugs through the second. So, let's see. This time we're going to ride the other train. Well, not that one. This one. I did test it, right? It works. I don't like making inversions that small because they're kind of weird, but it works. Cool. Nothing has to wait for brakes, right? Oh, wait. This is the first. Do you have to wait at the top of the lift hill? Because the first leg is long? Yeah. Okay, so we need to wait a few seconds before we send the train. And slow down the lift hill. Hopefully that slowed down the lift section enough that they don't all pile up. Okay, now let's start playing with the terrain. First thing I want to do is push this. I don't know, I kind of liked it underground more. Let's do it underground instead of above ground. I mean, above ground is pretty cool. It's the first time I've gone inside the tunnel to kind of widen it out. So, not the best at it. Bob. What's up, Bob? My day's going alright. I've just been building this coaster for the most part. I gotta keep checking in on the dogs, but it's not a big deal. Family, the rest of the family. Well, not the rest of them. My mother and my sister went for a beach day today. So I'm watching the dogs. Well, when Dad's at work, I'm watching the dogs. So. Hottest day of the year. Ooh, yeah, you should have got hazard pay, bro. That's where I missed. Alright, paths, tree, building, you know, that fun stuff. Okay. Let's see what we rate at. Not bad. Results. 77, average 25, almost hyper. Ooh, that's strong. That's a bit much too. Yeah. Let's go. Oh wait, that actually is from the top. Okay. Oh, Inspire Beauty 3, thank you for the follow a few minutes ago. So I gotta like tree it up. But yeah. Let's get people on it. Oh, you know what? Is this where I want my entrance and my exit? Place entrance. See, I don't like it that close to the front. I always like my entrance to be in the middle. I guess same with my exit. Okay, what am I gonna do here? What is a mosaic? You know what? Let's go this way. Nope, come on, stay up. And turn to the side. Okay, now go down. Yeah, down, down. Nice. Yeah, that'll work. Just a giant staircase down like that. Actually, why the fuck not? That's insane. I don't like that at all. Come on. Okay. We're open. Still debating pulling the terrain up around these guys. Nice controller drift, thanks. Alright. Like... Come on. I'm saying close up the gap, Jesus. Now this coming out of here I don't have much of an issue with. But this is too much. See, now they have the two different ceilings, which I don't like. No, I don't want that gap there. I don't know if that pulled on the inside again. No, not really. Okay, cool. That's still is it still testing? Could put a flat ride in here, that'd be funny. And that is a lot of roller coaster in here. Well, not a lot, but I'm happy with it. Alright. It's not... Yeah, it is open. Okay. Because there go people. It just crunches on capacity. Speaking of crunch... Holy shit, is it 3:30 already? I should really stop and make a sandwich. Bob knows what's up. It's almost sandwich time. We got roast beef right now. one that helps put a big old canopy. If you look, I've used a ton of them all over the park because they are so useful at putting canopy. Because they're so thin and then they get real wide. Now, I don't know if I actually want trees all the way at the top. Maybe not here. Maybe this will jump over like some bushes or something. Or in between some things. Yeah, this one will go in between stuff. Because it's up top. Well, it's top hat. Can I get it next to an oak? I can. Alright, you're not bugging that. You're not bugging that. I think you're in a pretty good spot. All of your roots are underground. We can actually pull you up a little bit now that I've spun you. All your roots are underground. You're not interrupting anybody. Yes, yes. Over the oaks is always good too. That's a bit close. I'll have to find some shorter oaks. Those Brazil nut trees are just absolutely nuts on getting canopy over things. Like, look at this shit. I'm gonna just canopy this whole section right here. Kablam. Now that I've got land up next to this, I can canopy it. A little bit.
Geleid, doe een wapensgrug. That.
Are they starting to like it? I know there ain't much, there's nothing supporting out here as far as like, well, out here is actually kind of halfway in between things, so you got people walking from both directions. I've noticed that. This is at least bringing the park into being. It's given us a loop. This area seems to be doing pretty well. Its flat ride's got about a half a line. Its coaster is doing okay. I really like Vector. Let's see how Vector looks with this other one just chilling in between it. I haven't really ridden this one since I put... Well, I rode it a little bit earlier, but I wasn't paying attention. I was off doing something. Haven't given this a good watch since I put in the other coaster and a bunch of scenery. Trees and stuff. Ready for trees. That one's a lot more fun with the other coaster near it. Well, not a lot more fun. It's more interesting with the other coaster kind of hanging near it. I do have this big blank spot right in the middle here that I'm definitely going to fill up with trees. Oh no, I gotta sit on the brake run. Hopefully not for too long. Is it because I just don't have... Yeah. There's just not that many people. The 3 meter lift isn't really... It feels a little bit more realistic being slower. Not slower than normal, a little bit more sped up than standard, but not... I'm just gonna shut up. I don't know if I'm gonna stop stream for... Yeah, I'm gonna stop stream probably top of the next hour. That is uncomfortably slow. Okay, that's a buzzkill. Does this need to be 2 train ops? I think it does. Unfortunately. Oh, what? I gotta test it again? It's gotta go through a whole test run with 2 train ops? Fine. Testing. Kinda sucks. Sorry, guys. You wouldn't have to clear the line and run a whole test run. You wouldn't have to clear the line. You could pull the train off. Actually, pulling a train off, you don't have to test cycle the other ones. It's when you put a new train on, you'd have to pause ops, switch track, pull it on, switch track back, run it around once to make sure everything on it's fine before you put people on it. But you could still run trains 1 and 2 just fine, and you can still have the people standing there. You don't have to clear the line. This game's a little heavy-handed with that. Now, running a full test cycle, having train 1 make it all the way around the entire circuit before you can open it, that makes sense. Look at them all. They're like, now what do we do? I'm like, no, come back, it'll be open. It's just making it so you don't have to wait on the brake run. You're gonna have to wait here. I mean, I guess if you really wanted to time things, you could give your station an exact timing to get the trains out. You know, with min-max, if you pinpoint that in between, if you give it like a 5-second window in between, that'll be how often you launch. But I don't know. See, now you can just go because this is clear. Yeah, mid-course and a final gives you the option for 2. This one has 2 mid-courses. It has a mid-course and then third, and then the final. Why are you sitting? Are you broken down? That's the only reason why you should be sitting. No. Why are you sitting? You are broken down. I clicked on the wrong ride. was like, you are broken down. I was like, that's the only... Okay, you're open. Why... Why are you sitting on the brake run up there? And there's nobody in here. You getting inspected or something? What's up? Screw it. While there's nobody here, refurbish it. While we're in the process of booting people off of rides, can we open this one? Thank you. Speaking of needing a refurb, why is this one down? That one's just straight up down. And you're low capacity anyway. You are super low capacity with 5-car trains. That's why the wait for that got so long. My next park is going to be better. So I am learning more and more. But in the meantime, I'm thinking it might be time to get some lunch and break for a little bit. And I always say I might come back later in the day, and then I usually don't. So take that with a grain of salt. Man, I had 3 rides, or I had 3 out of 4 coasters closed at the same time. I swear to God, if you're closed too, I'm gonna freak out. Okay, you're fine. Vector should be finishing its refurb. Can't open because you're getting refurbed. Yep. Open. You're open, but I know there's almost nobody at this part of the park yet. So... You know what? This piece of land in here, I could definitely do that with another coaster of some sort. I could have something come up through here, down through here, and back out to where it's playing. See, this is where I make the park crossing hyper. With the long hill back here. And by hyper, I mean like a 250, 260, not like a, yeah. But my stomach is gurgling. I have not eaten yet today. It is almost 4 p.m. and I've not eaten yet today, so I should probably stop to do that. Okay. Well, I think that's enough of that. I gotta stop and get some food. I would like to thank everyone who's hanging out here today. Um, Thank you, Inspire Beauty 3, for the follow about an hour ago. And other than that, I think that was all that really happened today. So I am gonna just close this out. You guys know how I am. I always say, "Oh, I'll be back later on in the evening," and it's very rare that that actually happens. So I'm not sure what all is gonna actually happen with that, but you know how it is. Um, Probably gonna build parks until the end of the month. I don't know. I might randomly do cities again sometime soon, or I might wait till August. Um, but either way, tomorrow's Tuesday. I'm not usually on, so I don't know when I am going to see you guys next. But until then, I hope that everybody has a good one, and I'm out of here.